Forget radioactive spiders and freak lab accidents. The mightiest heroes get their power from a higher source, the gods. They are blessed with celestial might, wielding power beyond human comprehension. These are not mere mortals, but divine beings walking among us. Today we will be looking at superheroes who got their powers from a god. Starting things off, from the vast expanse of the Marvel Universe, we bring you the Sentry. Robert Reynolds, the man who becomes the Sentry, is a tragic figure even before his powers manifest. He's plagued by self-doubt, addiction, and a profound sense of inadequacy. The Sentry's powers, while immense, exacerbate these issues. Imagine the weight of 1,000,000 exploding suns resting on your shoulders, the knowledge that you could accidentally shatter reality with a sneeze. This constant pressure pushes Reynolds to the brink, blurring the lines between his human frailty and his godlike alter ego. The Void isn't just a shadowy figure lurking in the background, it's a dynamic force that manifests in various ways. Sometimes it's a physical entity, a monstrous creature of pure darkness that wreaks havoc on the world. Other times, it's a more insidious presence, whispering doubts and fears into the minds of heroes, manipulating them into conflict or despair. The Void is a master manipulator, exploiting vulnerabilities and preying on the deepest insecurities of its victims. The Sentry's story is full of twists and turns, with his origins and powers being retconned and reimagined multiple times. Initially, he was presented as a forgotten hero, a Superman-like figure whose existence was erased from the memories of everyone on Earth, including himself. Later, it was revealed that this memory wipe was orchestrated by the Sentry himself, a desperate attempt to contain the Void by suppressing his own existence. This constant shifting of reality adds another layer of complexity to the Sentry's character. Is he a hero, a villain, or a victim of his own unimaginable power? The answer, like the character himself, is constantly in flux. Despite the darkness that surrounds him, the Sentry has moments of true heroism and self-sacrifice. He stood against the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, from the cosmic entity known as the Beyonder to the mad titan Thanos. He even held his own against the Molecule Man, a being capable of warping reality itself. One particularly poignant moment occurs during the Siege storyline, where the Void takes complete control and lays waste to Asgard. In a desperate act of self-sacrifice, the Sentry pleads with Thor to kill him, ending the Void's reign of terror and saving countless lives. This act of heroism, born from a place of utter despair, showcases the Sentry's capacity for good, even in the face of overwhelming darkness. Now, let's plunge into the depths of the DC Universe and meet the king of the seven seas, Aquaman. Arthur Curry, the man who becomes Aquaman, is not just a superhero, he's a bridge between two worlds. Born to an Atlantean queen and a human lighthouse keeper, he embodies both the power of the oceans and the resilience of humanity. This dual heritage grants him unique abilities and perspectives, allowing him to navigate the complexities of both the surface world and the undersea kingdom. Aquaman's connection to the sea is his defining characteristic. He possesses superhuman strength, speed, and endurance, allowing him to thrive in the depths of the ocean. He can withstand immense pressure, swim at incredible speeds, and even breathe underwater. His senses are attuned to the ocean's currents and vibrations, making him a master of underwater navigation and combat. Aquaman's ability to communicate with marine life is not just a gimmick, it's a vital tool for diplomacy and understanding. He can forge alliances with powerful sea creatures, gain insights into the ocean's health, and even influence the behavior of aquatic ecosystems. This ability makes him a protector of the oceans and a champion for the creatures that call them home. Aquaman's iconic weapon, the Trident of Neptune, is not just a symbol of his authority, it's a conduit for his power. Forged by the Cyclopes and imbued with the power of the sea god Poseidon, the Trident can control water, generate powerful blasts, and even manipulate the weather. It's a formidable weapon in Aquaman's arsenal, and a reminder of his connection to the divine. Aquaman is not just a warrior, he's a leader with a deep sense of responsibility. He understands the delicate balance between the surface world and the oceans, and he strives to protect both. He has faced off against villains who threatened the oceans, battled for the rights of his people, and even led the charge in uniting the seven seas against global threats. Aquaman has often been underestimated or mocked as a mere fish talker. However, his abilities and accomplishments speak for themselves. He is a powerful hero, a skilled diplomat, and a compassionate leader. His story reminds us that true strength lies not just in physical prowess, but also in understanding, communication, and a deep respect for the natural world. Prepare yourselves, mortals, for the fiery wrath of the Ghost Rider. The Ghost Rider isn't just a man with powers, he's the embodiment of vengeance itself. The spirit of vengeance is an ancient entity, a force of divine justice that predates even Mephisto. It seeks out individuals with a strong sense of justice and a burning need for retribution, bonding with them to create the Ghost Rider. This supernatural entity grants the host incredible power, but also consumes them with an insatiable thirst for vengeance. Johnny Blaze, the most well-known Ghost Rider, is a tragic figure. A stunt motorcycle rider who sold his soul to Mephisto to save his adoptive father, he became forever bound to the spirit of vengeance. This curse transformed him into a fiery skeletal being, forever tormented by the demon within and driven to punish the guilty. Imagine the internal struggle, the constant battle between his human desire for peace and the demonic urge to unleash hellfire on those who deserve it. The Ghost Rider's powers are truly terrifying. His body is enveloped in hellfire, granting him superhuman strength, durability, and the ability to project flames. He wields chains forged in the depths of hell, capable of binding and searing even the most powerful demons. And his motorcycle, a demonic steed that can defy gravity and traverse dimensions, is an extension of his own infernal power. Perhaps the Ghost Rider's most fearsome ability is the Penance Stare. This supernatural gaze forces its victims to experience the full weight of the pain and suffering they've inflicted on others. Imagine being confronted with the consequences of your every evil deed, the agony and despair you've caused amplified 1,000-fold. It's a psychological torment that can shatter even the most hardened criminal, leaving them a hollow shell of their former selves. The mantle of the Ghost Rider has been passed down through generations, with different individuals becoming hosts to the spirit of vengeance. Danny Ketch, a young man who stumbled upon the spirit while fleeing from criminals, became a Ghost Rider with a more heroic edge. Robbie Reyes, a young mechanic possessed by the spirit of his satanic serial killer uncle, brought a modern urban twist to the mythos. Each Ghost Rider brings their own unique experiences and struggles to the role, adding new layers to the legend of the spirit of vengeance. Now, let's step into the realm of mystical and meet Magik. Ilyana Rasputin's journey is one of incredible resilience and inner strength. Imagine being ripped from your family at a young age and thrust into limbo, a demonic dimension ruled by the monstrous Belasco. This traumatic experience forced Ilyana to grow up fast, to confront her fears and embrace her inner strength to survive. Belasco, recognizing her potential, trained her in the dark arts, twisting her innocence and shaping her into a weapon. Ilyana's time in limbo wasn't just about learning spells and incantations. It was about forging her soul, her very essence, into a weapon of immense power. The Soul Sword, a manifestation of her own life force, is more than just a blade. It's a symbol of her resilience, her defiance against the darkness that tried to consume her. It can disrupt magic, slay demons, and even harm beings of pure energy. Magik's teleportation powers are unique. She doesn't just move through space. She creates stepping discs, portals that allow her to traverse vast distances and even hop between dimensions. This ability makes her a vital asset to the X-Men, allowing them to access places and realms that would be otherwise unreachable. Imagine the strategic advantage this offers, the ability to outmaneuver enemies, infiltrate secure locations, and escape from seemingly impossible situations. The years spent in limbo left a lasting mark on Ilyana. A part of her, the Dark Child, embodies the darkness she was forced to embrace to survive. This darker aspect manifests as demonic features, horns, hooves, and a tail, and grants her increased magical power and a fierce, almost feral fighting style. The Dark Child is a constant reminder of her past trauma, a force she must constantly struggle to control. She's also a natural leader, her experiences in limbo forging her into a strategist and a warrior. And despite the darkness she's endured, she retains a deep empathy for others, especially those who have suffered trauma. And now, for our final godly hero, we journey to the DC universe once more to meet the legendary Shazam. Shazam's powers are not just about physical strength and magical abilities. They're fueled by the purity of heart and unwavering belief of Billy Batson. Chosen by the wizard Shazam for his inherent goodness and selflessness, Billy embodies the ideals of heroism and compassion. It's this inner strength that allows him to access the power of the gods and become the world's mightiest mortal. While Shazam's strength rivals that of Superman, his powers are far more nuanced. The wisdom of Solomon grants him incredible intellect, strategic thinking, and knowledge of ancient languages and history. This makes him a formidable tactician and problem solver, capable of outsmarting even the most cunning of foes. Shazam's connection to Zeus grants him control over powerful magical energies. He can summon lightning bolts, generate powerful blasts of energy, and even heal himself from injuries. This magical prowess makes him a force to be reckoned with in the mystical realm, capable of battling powerful sorcerers and demons. Shazam's speed is truly awe-inspiring. He can fly at supersonic speeds, leaving sonic booms in his wake. He can even run faster than the Flash, making him one of the fastest beings in the DC universe. This incredible speed allows him to react to threats in the blink of an eye and travel vast distances in mere seconds. Despite his incredible powers, Shazam remains a child at heart. He approaches his heroic duties with a sense of wonder and excitement, always eager to help those in need. This youthful enthusiasm, combined with his unwavering belief in the good in people, makes him a truly inspiring figure. Shazam's power is not limited to Billy Batson alone. He can share his abilities with others, creating a family of heroes known as the Shazam family. Mary Marvel, Freddie Freeman, and other worthy individuals have all shared in the power of Shazam, each bringing their own unique strengths and perspectives to the team. Shazam is more than just a superhero, he's a symbol of hope and inspiration. He represents the potential that lies within each of us, the ability to overcome adversity and become something truly extraordinary. He's a reminder that even a child can make a difference in the world, and that true heroism lies in the purity of one's heart and the willingness to fight for what's right. And there you have it, a glimpse into the lives and powers of some of the most extraordinary beings in the comic book universes. From the cosmic might of the Sentry to the youthful heroism of Shazam. Tell us in the comments below, who's your favorite god-powered hero? What divine abilities would you want to possess? And what epic showdowns would you like to see in future videos?